is taking the federal government to court.
He wants federal judges to rule that House Bill 2 is not discriminatory, despite the fact that the U.S. Department of Justice says it does violate the Civil Rights Act and Title IX. CBS North Carolina political reporter Bo Minnick joins us live from the governor's mansion with the very latest on this breaking news. Bo.
Stefan, we're here because the governor is set to hold a news conference here at the mansion at about 1 o'clock. This federal court ruling is federal court action is just the latest in the ongoing battle over House Bill 2. The Department of Justice gave McCrory until today to respond how North Carolina would address a law that it says discriminates against the transgender community. North Carolina risks losing more than $1 billion here in federal funds. Now, this briefing that was filed in court today reads, in part, the threat is real but misplaced. North Carolina does not treat transgender employees differently from non-transgender employees. However, HB2 opponents disagree.
This is a stall tactic by Governor McCrory and the state on his behalf. It's irresponsible. We've got a 5 o'clock deadline to meet today before we potentially lose $4.5 billion of education funding. We need to be repealing House Bill 2 immediately.
And opponents and supporters of House Bill 2 have events planned to respond to this throughout the day. The first, again, being here with the governor at 1 o'clock. We will bring that to you live as it happens. Russ and Stefan?
Bo, we know you've been on top of this story since day one. What are the next steps at this point? What happens next?
Well, really, it depends on who you ask. There are some that believe that we have a lengthy court battle ahead of us with House Bill 2. There are others, and you just heard from Representative Chris Sgro, who's also the executive director of Equality North Carolina. And he called this, as you heard, a stall tactic that's being used by the governor. One thing that is for sure is that a lot of eyes around the country are on North Carolina right now as we set a precedent, really, for this matter for the whole country. Live in Raleigh, Bo Minnick, CBS North Carolina.